Hey, it's Coach Tom Ferry. Welcome to Life by Design, your place online for ideas, inspiration, and how to stay in action. So it's Wednesday, and you know what? My goodness, July. It's July. We're 6 months through this year. So I thought what I'd do is I'd ask you a few questions, right? If you're doing a mid-year assessment, you always want to start by saying, what was my original goal when I laid out my plan for 2010? I said, I want to earn this much, I want to do this much, I want to sell this many. What was that original goal? And then secondly, where are you right now closed and pending? What have you done? What do you have in the pipeline? Where are you for that first 6 months? How do you feel about your performance? How do you feel about your efforts? You really want to, when you're doing an assessment, you really want to ask yourself not only the how much of what and by when. You know, I said I was going to do this, I said I was going to work on these campaigns, these projects, but how do I feel about my business? How do I feel about the tempo of my business? So much of what we do is the emotion, is the energy, is you know, our own mindset and attitude and esteem, if you will, about our business, how we feel about our business. So looking at the first 6 months, there was the original goal, there's your closed and pending, but then there's that whole, how you feeling about where you are? Do you feel good about where you are? Do you feel like you're in a slump? Do you need to get out of a slump? You know, where are you? And then lastly, you want to answer, what's working? You know, what's been working in my business? Too often we're looking for that new idea, that hot one, that, you know, this is going to be the one that takes me over the top. Instead of remembering, like Jeff Olson's book, The Slight Edge, you know, just doing every day the little things that work, every day doing the little things that work that give you the power. By the way, if you haven't read that book, The Slight Edge, you really should check it out. I was just listening to the audio message this morning. It's brilliant. Again, what's working? Those three things. If you're way off track, I wrote down a couple options for you. Option number one is set a new goal. Look, if your intention was, you know, 50 sales, and you're sitting right now at 10. Well, the odds are 6 months through the year, you're going to finish somewhere around 20 to 24 sales for the year. The challenge is with that 24 to 50, you're going to feel bad, you're going to be uninspired, you're not going to feel good about the things you're doing every single day because you're looking at this giant gap between where you are and where you ultimately want to be. So I say, set a new goal that you can feel good about. If you're killing it, if you're sitting right now at, let's call it, you know, 20, and you're just on the edge of achieving your goal, you're only 5 off where you should be close and pending for the year, I say continue on the path. Those are the only two options. But either way, you gotta feel good about where you are and where you're going. You got 6 more months, which is an enormous amount of a time to achieve your goals. You've got 6 months. I challenge you right now to stop and write down, how much money do I want to make? How many sales do I want to make? What campaigns do I want to complete? What new disciplines do I want to take on? What do you want to do in the next 6 months better, faster, more efficiently than you did in the first 6 months to achieve the kind of success you deserve? So, kind of a lot going on in this conversation. It's a 6-month review. We could spend an hour on this topic. The key is, look at what you've done, look at where you are now, and decide where you want to be in the next 6 months. Remember always, your strategy matters and your passion rules. Talk to you soon. Oh, by the way, if you haven't done the video contest, there's still time. There's a whole bunch of videos on Coach Tom Ferry, facebook.com/Coach Tom Ferry. If you want to be a part of the Life by Design contest, get that video up in the next 24 hours. Talk to you soon. Take care.